everybody, I'm Mykal Marie, and I'm doing something that I've never done before on the channel, or actually in real life, and that is play a visual novel. I know a lot of YouTube friends and friends in general who are big into the visual novels. Well, this is my first jump into it, and as the first jump into it, I figured I'd do one that's actually fairly popular, and it's actually relatively old. I think it came out in 2012. Don't quote me on that. Either way, it's called Everlasting Summer, and it is now free on Steam as well, if you guys want to go play it on your own, but you shouldn't. You should watch me play it. I was having that dream once again. Holy shit, I have no idea what is happening here. No, go back. We're gonna read all of this, apparently, because I don't know what's going on. I was having that dream once again. That dream. Same thing every night, but it's all forgotten in the morning as usual. Maybe it's for the best. Only a glimpse of memory will remain, of gates half open as if inviting me somewhere, with two frozen stone pioneers standing close by, and also that strange girl who keeps asking me, "Will you come in?" Come? But where? And why? And where am I anyway? Of course, if it all happened in real life, I certainly would have been scared. Well, what else would you expect to feel? But this is just a dream, the same one I see every night. There must be a reason. You don't have to know where or why to realize something is really happening. Something desperately seeking my attention. Since everything that surrounds me here is real as things in my own flat, I could open the gates, hear the hinges creak, brush the crumbling rocks, rest away with my hand, inhale the fresh cool air, and shiver from the cold. I could, but to do that, I would need to pick myself up, take a step and move my hand. But this is a dream. I understand that, but what of it? What does my understanding change? Because here it is, just like on the other side of the cracked screen of an old TV, which struggles to fight against static noise and strive to show its audience everything without missing a single detail. But the picture's getting blurry. I must be waking up soon. Maybe I should ask her something. The girl. What's her name? About the stars, for instance. Why the stars, though? I'd rather ask about the gates. Yes, the gates. She would be so surprised, or better, why the dot over an I was called a title, but the dot over a J was called a superscript dot. Nice letters. And if they don't exist anymore, still, why do letter gates and stars have to do with this place? Because even if I'm having this dream every night, which will be forgotten soon anyway, I've got to look for answers here and now. And there, if you look carefully, you can see the meligmatic clouds, as if I'd ended up in the southern hemisphere. Alright, I guess that's all of that one. In a dream, there are small things that catch your attention, an unnatural color of grass, impossible curves of straight lines, or your own distorted reflection. While the real danger, which could put an end to everything right here and now, seems trivial. Alright, didn't do the scary thing again. I was scared. It's natural, since here you cannot die. I know it for sure. I've done it hundreds of times. But if you cannot die, is there a point in living? I should ask the girl. She's a local. She would know. Yes, exactly! I should ask her about the owl! Is that owl always there? I don't know. There was a screen in front of me. You understand what I'm saying. One strange bird it is. Though it doesn't matter. Will you come with me? And every time I have to answer, it's the only way, otherwise the dream will never end. I will never wake up. Yes, I'll come with you. No, I'll stay here. No, I'm coming. Don't take that wrong. Every time it's so hard to decide on the answer. Where am I? What am I doing here? And who is she? Why does so much of my life depend on this answer? Or maybe it doesn't. It's just a dream after all. Just a dream. I don't know. I have no input at the moment. Oh, hey, look, we're changing into very blurriness. Oh no. That's a keyboard. Click, click, click. Oh, nope, nope, nope. We can't see anymore. Oh god, now it's all blurry. Oh god! Alright, now we can see again. What were you looking at? What were you looking at there? She looks familiar. The computer screen stared at me as if it was alive. It's not. Alright. Bye. Nope, we're still here. Sometimes it really did seem to me that it was conscious of itself, had its own thoughts and wishes, ambitions, that it had feelings, could love and suffer, as if in our own relationship the screen wasn't an instrument. It was me who was a lifeless piece of plastic textilite. Weird. There is some truth in that, probably because the computer provides 90% of my communication with the outside world. I understand. Anonymous image boards, some chats from time to time, rarely ICQ or Jabber, and forums even more rarely. Okay, bye. Again, oh, nope, we're back. Hi! People on the other end of the internet cable simply do not exist. All of them are simply creations of the sick imagination, an error in the source code or a kernel bug, which started living a life of its own. Okay, feel like we're thinking way too deep into computers. Little bit. Okay. Oh god, now what are we looking at? What are we doing? Is it a light? That's a light. Aha! I was right. It's a light. Good job. I can notice what lights look like. Good job, Mykal. If one looked at my existence from the outside, such thoughts would seem crazy, and a psychologist would surely give me a bunch of sophisticated diagnoses and maybe write me a doctor's referral to a loony bin. Yeah, I'm starting to question you, and I'm insane. Also, your wallpaper's messed up. You need it fixed. Like, it's super easy. Why do we keep looking random places? Oh, God. I don't know what's happening. A small apartment with no signs of repair or any resemblance of order in it, and always the same view out the window on the gray megalopolis running somewhere day and night. Such are the conditions of my life. Man, you have the most brightest outlook on things, buddy. Well, of course it didn't all start like this. I was born, went to school, and finished it like all the others. I was accepted at a university where I spent a year and a half trailing behind and struggling. I drifted through several jobs. Sometimes it was working out quite well. Sometimes I was even getting decent money for it. But it all felt like it was not mine, as if taken from another man's biography. I wasn't living life to the fullest. It was looping over and over in monotonous circles. Like in the movie Groundhog Day. Oh, okay. It's just that I had no choice in how to spend my day, and every day repeated itself the same vicious spiral. A spiral of emptiness, misery, and despair. For the last few years, I just sat in front of the screen all day. Sometimes there were menial jobs, sometimes my parents helped me. All in all, I was able to provide myself. No wonder, really, since my needs were quite minor. I hardly ever leave my home, and my communication with other people almost exclusively consists of online correspondence with the anonymous, who have no real name, no gender, no age. So, in brief, a quite typical life of a quite typical antisocial person of his time. Kind of Donnie Darko on a minor scale, without doomsday-related visions. Maybe some highly respected author will write a novel about me, and it will become a contemporary classic of modern literature. Or I will write one myself. However, what's the point of fooling myself? I tried many times, but couldn't even come up with a simple short story. I tried to learn many things as well. Not gifted enough to draw. Programming got bored. Foreign languages takes too much time. The only thing I loved doing was reading, but still I never would have called myself a scholar. Perhaps I was an ace at watching anime and a grandmaster of lame internet jokes. If I were to get paid for it, I would probably be a happier person, and a richer person too, but I doubt it would fill the hole inside me. Starting to get too relatable up in here. Today was another typical day of typical failures, typical life. And today is the day when I have to go to my university's reunion. Frankly speaking, I really didn't want to. What is the point? The time I spent with them was so short. However, I was persuaded by a friend, my former university mate, and one of the few with whom I kept in touch and through the internet. Oh, more internet. Internet's nice, guys. Quite useful. Oh. Speaking with someone who's like lack of internet right now. It's nice. Room! I guess we're traveling. It is kind of pretty art. Oh, that is pretty. Is that me? That's me. God, I need to shave. That is the bus station. A frosty evening. Bus stop. Waiting. I never liked winter. Though hot summer is not my season either. No, wait! Summer's amazing. It's just that I see no reason to point out any particular time of the year. It doesn't matter much what the weather is outside when you stay at home 24/7. The bus today was running so late that I was about to curse it all and spend my last few hundred rubles for a taxi. The idea of just returning home didn't cross my mind for some reason. As usual, millions of thoughts flew through my mind, but there was not a single useful one to seize on. Such a thought that you could bring into existence, give a shape, turn into an idea, and put into practice. Maybe I could start my own business. But where would I get the money from? Or maybe I could go back to working in an office. Nope. Nuh-uh. No way. Maybe I should try freelancing. But what skills do I have and who would want me after all? I freelance. I do that. That's all I got on that. It's the only input I have. I suddenly remembered my childhood. Or rather, my teen years, and time when I was 15 to 17 years old. Why exactly those years? No idea. Oh, okay. I guess it's because back then everything was much more simple. It was easier to make decisions, so complicated now and so simple then. Waking up in the morning, I knew exactly how many days was going to pass, and I was always eager, looking forward to the weekend. Then I could get some rest, and I have time for things I like. Computer, football, going out with friends. And then at the beginning of the next week, I'd take up my studies again. Back then, there was no such worrying questions like why, who needs it, what will change if I do it, or what will not change. A simple lifestyle, so casual for any normal person, is so odd to myself. That careless childhood age. It was also then that I met my first love. Her appearance and personality have vanished from my memory, and also the word memory has vanished from my memory. Only her name remains, like a brief line from a social network profile, along with the feelings which overwhelmed me when I was with her. Affection, tenderness, the desire to care for her and to protect her. Sadly, it didn't last long. Today, I can hardly imagine something like that happening. I'd probably like to meet a girl, but I don't know how to start a conversation, what on earth to discuss, and how to attract her. Well, I haven't met any suitable girls for a long time. But where could I meet one anyways? He's got such a positive outlook on life. Ah, we're at a bus stop. The sounds of an engine brought me back to reality, and my voice is going out from reading so much. Oh my god, this is a lot of reading. Who knew that a visual novel would be so much reading? Well, I'm gonna actually end it here because I'm also close to ending it anyways. And I need a drink. I'm very thirsty now. If you guys like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff and all the fun places. And like I said, this is something new and different that I'm doing. Let me know in the comments below if I should continue on. If you know what the story is, don't give any spoilers, because like I said, it's been out and apparently it's super popular. So no spoilers, but let me know if, I should continue on and all that fun stuff, because I'd be more than happy to. It seems interesting. It's piqued my interest, even though our bright, dapper young man of hope and positivity just brings cheer to everybody's faces. Anyways, hope you all like what you saw, and until next time, I'll be seeing you guys.